Friends, there is an inseparable link between loving and giving, I think. As Victor Hugo once said, you can give without loving, but you cannot love without giving. When we truly love another person, we cannot help but share our time, our resources, and most importantly ourselves with our beloved. God is the primary example of such extravagant self-giving, and it is significant that in John's Gospel, Jesus chose a wedding to be the scene of his first miraculous sign. Our divine lover, my friends, seeks to give us life in abundance. But as we journey deeper into the love of God, we soon discover that we are called to be extravagant givers just as Jesus was. And this week, we will be exploring some of the ways that God has given God's self to us in love and how we can respond by learning to love in the same way. The miracle of turning water into wine is well known. It has probably been preached and written about from every possible perspective. But it remains a significant moment in the ministry of Jesus and an important window, I think, into understanding the character and the mission of God. Throughout the scriptures, God's relationship with God's people is described as a marriage relationship. Now this reveals that God seeks an intimate connection with us in which we can love and be loved, know and be known. And such intimacy not only provides us with meaning and security, but it also changes us. Intimacy always calls out our most compassionate, most generous, and most sacrificial selves. As Jesus used his ability to celebrate the love between the couple at Cana, he proclaimed that such love is at the heart of God's desire for all human beings. God seeks to draw us all into deeply connected relationships of love with God, with one another, and with ourselves. And for us to cooperate with God, this dream of God, we need only to open ourselves to love and celebrate love as Jesus did, wherever and whenever we can encounter it. So how can you open your heart wider to love today? One of the greatest obstacles to love is fear, of course. When we allow ourselves to be controlled by fear, we become self-protective and suspicious. But if we're willing to risk being open and welcoming to others, we discover that love can set us free. Today, will you avoid any temptation to use blame or stereotyping to keep others at bay? And choose, my friend, to welcome others into your heart. Amen.